sitting right here. Girls, when you're asking questions, be sure to talk into that mic as close as you can so they can hear you. Buzz, would y'all shut that door there? Ladies and gentlemen, this is Geneva County High School. Coach Carrie Stripling. Her team is in the state finals Friday morning, 9 o'clock. Congratulations, girls. Welcome to the finals. You make any comments you want to make, and then we're going to open up for questions. Coach Stripling.
Thank you. I just want to say thank you to all of our fans, and the girls worked so hard for me. It's a great win against an excellent opponent. They matched us up point for point and put us to the test in all areas. We usually have a great game plan, get the ball down the floor fast, and they slowed us down and made us turn the ball over a few more times than we'd like. And the opportunities that we created for ourselves were amazing. They were pulling a double team in Alexa the whole game, and our screens off the top, they'd pick up another player and leave somebody open, but we weren't able to see them a lot of times because they were so good on defense. And, you know, any questions you have for me, I'll just explain.
Questions for Coach or players? Mr. Mundy.
Coach, you talked about your defensive game plan to me the other day, and it worked pretty good. Talk about your defense today.
Well, that was key again. I mean, definitely focused on a plan to stay into a 2-3 zone or a 3-2 zone and match up with all their shooters. They put up a lot of shots that, you know, we were not expecting to see, so we kind of had to widen out a little bit. We went man a couple of times and also changed to a box and one to try to stop the number 3 feeding it inside and feeding it to 22. So defense was definitely key. I surely hope that we come away with a few more rebounds than they did, and that's probably the difference in the game.
To the players, Caroline, if you could start me off, we can go through. How did you guys win this one?
It was really a team effort for us. We just all battled through until the end. To start off, they really came out there and they put up a fight, and I think we were just all ready. We've been working hard at practice all week, running, and we just been working on defense, and just the whole team did great playing defense. That's really offense too.
Other questions?
Demaya, late after y'all missed that basket and you got a steal there, what happened on that? How'd you get that steal in that little cluster with 5 seconds to go?
It just happened so fast. I knew we could win this game. So.
I'll help her out. When we had the timeout opportunity that their coach called, it was perfect opportunity for us to just calm the girls down and say, hey, look, we got to play defense on them. We can't foul. We got to create havoc and put pressure on them without fouling. And the girls stuck with it. I mean, Tamaya was in the perfect place at the right time, and everybody stayed with their man, knew where the ball was, and it just came in her hands. And to see her fight away and come down with a full court layup and make it, even if it was after the buzzer.
No, they counted it.
Okay, we counted it. All right, good job, Tamaya.
41-35.
Okay.
The final, I
So
believe.
to come away like that is clutch, and I'm glad the ball was in Tamaya's hands.
Other questions?
Alexa, tough shooting night for you out there. Talk about how you want to kind of rebound next game and kind of, I don't know, make more shots. Put it simply.
Yeah, tonight obviously wasn't my best game at all, but I'm really proud of my teammates, especially for Tamaya and Caroline. They really did step up big. I know that I've just got to work harder at practice, especially free throws. I guess kind of overconfident from last games, but really got to work on those, and then just kind of creating shots for myself. You know, how she was talking about going over the picks and all. One person just come back up, so a lot of things to work on.
Other questions?
A girl not sitting up there is Jessica Vick. She was playing like lights out. Like
Yeah.
I think the refs are kind of getting a little
Yeah,
mad
can we
at
go
her
get
towards
her?
the end.
Can we go get her? She
Yeah.
loved this moment.
I mean, this is
Jessica
talk about-
Vick. She is our unsung hero. She is a fighter till the end. I mean, she probably wants it more than anybody else. I mean, that's hard to say, but she's a fighter. She deserves to be on this table just with any other girl that was out there. But Jessica defensively played everybody. She knew where the ball was. She was scrappy all night long. She was helping Alexa out. She brought the ball down. I'm probably thinking 50% of the game to keep her out of trouble and drawing those fouls on the baseline that were fun to watch, right? But So yeah, Jessica Vick, she needs to be right here talking about how tough it was to defend them and to play good offense too.
Coach, overtime games this season and your record in those games?
This is our first overtime game. We have been in 2 tough battles with our area games in Sampson, never in overtime, and we've also played Abbeville in tough 1-point games back and forth, and those region games prepared us for this. Nothing else this season has. Just Sampson and Abbeville have prepared us for overtime situations, last-minute shots, opportunities to just feed it to whoever was ready. So, as a first-year coach, to take a team to this point, it's real overwhelming. You know, I sit with a bunch of great girls and even girls behind the scene. It's an awesome experience just to even go into overtime and win. So.
Well, Coach, congratulations. I know you want to go talk to all of them now.
Yes, sir.
Congratulations to
Thank
y'all.
you.
Welcome to the state finals.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Sorry for coming. I'll shake your hand.
Hey, David, if we'll pick them on that side.
Good job, Coach. Yeah, I understand.
Okay, ladies, Coach King, you'll be here. We've got Libby down here. We've got Brooklyn and Maggie over here. Maggie, Brooklyn, Coach, and Libby. Girls, congratulations on a great season and a great game out there. That was a great battle out there, and game, kind of games that 5 wins more times than not. But, Coach, if you will make any opening comments, and then we will open up for questions.
Well, I mean, you know, y'all watched the game. It was, it's tough. It's hard to come in here right now. I've not had this experience. You know, I hadn't been a head coach that's been down here before, and I watched the Atlanta Falcons coach, and I know that has nothing to do with this, but when they brought him outside that locker room, I said, I couldn't do that. I couldn't go in there and face the music. But here I am facing the music. It hurts. It hurts them. They're not happy, you know, but it's a well-deserving team. They played hard. They rebounded hard, and, you know, we came up just a little bit short.
Questions for Coach or players?
Coach, it's a first year at the helm with 5, correct? I mean, 3rd straight overtime game for you guys. All points in all 3 of those games. You guys have trailed late, made the basket, made the plays late to get into overtime. Just talk about how proud you are of the effort that you've seen in these girls over the past week.
Well, they've given effort. I mean, it's tough. We've played 3 overtime games in a row, like you said, and they've hung in. We've had girls raise their level of play. This young lady right here, Maggie, she stayed hurt half the season, and she's come in and she's worked. And today she played like a champ. I mean, just played great. And I'm proud of all of them. I'm proud of everybody. Right now, you know, maybe I don't sound quite like it, but I am proud of them. They fought. They're fighters, and they're going to win later in life. She's going to Judson to play. This one's going to Gadsden State, and they're going to be successful. And thank goodness this one over here is just a 9th grader, and she's coming back. We'll be back.
Question for players?
Libby, when you think back about this season, this game, those 3 overtime games, what will you think back about?
It was a crazy ride.
Same question for your teammates. When you think back about this game, these last 3 games this season.
It was a great experience. I just can't express how glad I am to be able to be here. It means a lot.
We've been asking a lot of kids questions on the marketing program called My Reason Why. Why do you play? Why do you play this game? Can you express that right now?
That's what I love to do.
Other questions?
For Libby and Brooklyn, both seniors going out throughout regionals, area tournament as well, and even tonight, you guys have had younger players like Maggie step up in a big way. Just from what y'all have seen out of the growth of this team this year, how bright do y'all think the near future is for Fife?
I think they're just going to get better and better. I think they'll be back here next year.
I think they'll be back, and I think they'll be fighting to win it all.
What do you think, Maggie?
Yes, I think we'll be back.
Other questions? If not, Coach, congratulations on a great season, another great Fife team here.
Thank you. I
We
appreciate
appreciate
it.
it.
All right. Thank y'all.